Hello, everyone. My name is Jorge Quintero, and I run the Instagram page Mindfully Conscious. Now, I know during this global pandemic, it has really been a trying time for all of us. Some of us are unfortunately dealing with losses and really stressful circumstances that are trying us in every capacity. It's trying us in mentally, emotionally, physically, and socially. We are away from the very people that we most often come into contact with. We are cooped up in our apartments and houses, and our routines were broken almost overnight. Many of us are also going into the third month of this quarantine. Now more than ever, it's important to manage stress and anxiety so we can still retain our sanity on the other side of this pandemic. For those that don't know, chronic stress can cause or exacerbate many health issues like depression, anxiety, personality disorders, cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, heart attacks, stroke, obesity, eating disorders, skin and hair problems, and even gastrointestinal issues. So the list is really extensive. For those that are looking to just feel better and regain a sense of calm during this trying time, as well as potentially avoiding a lot of those risk factors for other health illnesses, I'm going to give you today several quick ways that you can use in real time to become calmer in anywhere from 1 to 10 minutes. Each of these tips are grounded in neuroscience and backed by research. Make sure you listen until the very end because some of these might actually surprise you. So the first tip that I'm going to give is 1, slow your breathing down. When we stress out, our breathing subconsciously gets faster, and this signals to your brain that you're freaking out, which creates a cycle of increasing stress. One of the best ways to signal back to your brain to feel okay is to engage in diaphragmatic breathing, which means breathing through the stomach, not the chest. So you want to breathe in from the stomach. And as you breathe in, breathe in through your nose, count slowly to 5, then hold your breath for another 2 seconds, and then release for another 5 count. So your diaphragm is actually connected to your brain via something called the phrenic nerve, and it promotes calm within seconds. Just try this out. The second tip that I have for you is that you want to unfocus your gaze. So when we become stressed, our pupils actually dilate, and it creates this perception of tunnel vision, and your mind actually becomes focused on very small things. One of the fastest ways to control your feelings of stress is to unfocus your gaze, so you can see the whole room or space around you. So that means, taking a second to observe the things that are around you that are concrete, like your physical surroundings. This triggers to the brain that your body is not stressed, and it calms down pretty quickly with this technique also. You can step outside and look into a horizon, and this has the same effect. Now, these 2 ways are great for when stress is just really high and you need to immediately lower that stress level to regain some composure or just to become more clear-headed. However, I want to give some more tips on how to manage stress that maybe require a little bit more time, but they have bigger lasting impacts on your well-being and your level of stress. So the first one I'm going to recommend is to spend 10 minutes a day in stillness where you tune out from the world. And the reason why you want to do this is because when our conscious mind is thinking about plans, deadlines, projects, homework, COVID-19, or just juggling things in your head, these all gradually build up feelings of stress throughout the day. Concentration and stress are linked together in the brain, which is why we need to unplug very frequently. Otherwise, we get burnt out. Don't use any devices or listen to any music. So the other way that I'm going to recommend to reduce feelings of stress is to adopt a 3 times a week, 10-minute yoga nidra or deep breathing meditation practice. Meditations are great for changing the neurochemicals in your head that promote well-being, calm, and happiness. Meditation can also have a significant effect on your mental health just 1 week after doing it several times. So keep these tools in mind, and they're for you to be used at any given time. I hope these help you, and even if they help you get through one more day, sometimes That's all we need to remind ourselves that we only need to take things one day at a time. Long-term stress is detrimental to every aspect of our health, and next time you feel overwhelmed, remember this video and allow yourself some time to bring yourself back down to the present moment. Thank you.